Good day, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So, whatever the time this video is gonna be finding you. We wanna request everybody to please do subscribe to our YouTube channel for us to give you exclusive news with commentary, insight, digestion, so that you can be able to better understand what is what is happening in our country. So, I wanna dive into the story. So, the man in the video, it is the first man in the country, so the president of the Republic of Namibia, Mr. Hage Geingob. This man has been receiving backlashes, to some of the things that have been happening in the past couple of days or maybe a week or so now. So this man traveled to the 28th conference of the parties in Dubai. It was towards the end of November until the 10th of December. So he traveled, but he went on a state travel to go to Dubai, represent our country and stuff like that. But on that journey, he took along four of his children, including among those four of those children, there it's his wife's children and one of their grandson, plus Monica's brother. So the president's wife's brother, Salomo, also went along on this journey. But now here, that's where the backlash is. We know Mr. Geingob was able to steal the hearts of Namibians on the policy of transparency. So now people are busy throwing stones to them to say it is the government that has paid, the flight tickets for, their children plus the brother of his wife. But they are busy disputing to say that's not true and stuff like that. They were not paid for by the state. We paid for them ourselves and stuff like that. And now people are busy demanding. The journalists are busy demanding for the flight ticket so they can be able to see who paid for it. And the spokesperson of the president, Mr. Alfredo Hengari, simply just refused. But I want you to see something. Hengari's position is the president's position. The person who's really refusing to bring out those tickets is nobody but Mr. Hage Geingob, because he's busy. He's a mouthpiece of the president Hengari. So if he's refusing, it's because his boss is telling him to refuse not to produce those flight tickets. But for me, I'm thinking to myself that if you did not pay, if the state did not pay, why allow the commotion and the drama to continue going on? So if you know that nothing silly has been done, we did not use state money, it's not taxpayers' money that we have used, to take our kids abroad for holiday or to go see Dubai and stuff like that, then why don't you just produce the tickets, for us to be able to see, okay, no, it wasn't paid for by the state, but it was paid for by them as their parents, but they are refusing. Meaning that if you are refusing, it is either you are being very deliberate to keep the commotion and the drama going on, or you are busy hiding something. So a couple of analysts, political analysts begin to say there's something that is fishy. Joseph Disho jumped in and say if they are traveling abroad, they are depending, not really like depending, but the government need to cater for their security. They need to be security, which makes sense for me, because you are a president's child. You can't just be roaming around in Dubai just like that and so forth and so on. There has to be a level of security. There has to be a level of convenience, and you ask yourself then, from who is that money coming from? Is it coming from Mr. Hage and the wife, or is it coming from the state? And this thing has been going on. People are expressing their displeasure. But it's funny enough, the daughter of Hage Geingob went on Facebook with this beautiful picture, of Dubai clothes and stuff like that, this thing that looked like it's a scarlet, over her head and stuff like that, saying that what Mr. Disho is saying is neither here nor there. So even if we are the first first citizen children in this country, whatever that might mean, our parents, paid for us and not the state. She's also going on to put fuel on the fire to simply just dismiss all of the noise that people are busy making. Say, we did not travel on taxpayers' money. We traveled, perhaps they paid for themselves, because they're also not saying, they're also not clear to say, did their parents pay for them? Did they save up themselves to go? But simply say, we did not travel on taxpayers' money. But it's very funny, man, enough for such stories to be able to come out, and because I mean, then how do you separate? How do you separate the tickets and stuff? I mean, the president is sorted off, but them traveling with the president sort of like it's just one trip, and money to be spent. Now you think about the hotels, you think about the luxury, all type of stuff they're gonna be having there, on whose account is those things. But that's what's busy happening. But for me, two things. It's either they like drama, they like the backlashes, and they are busy holding the flight tickets for people to be able to see, is it out of government coffers or is it out of their parents, who paid for the ticket. So they are holding that information back to keep the noise going on. So they enjoy the comments, they enjoy people getting angry, getting mad in the comment sections, people backlashing, and for them being in the papers. Perhaps, they like the fame. Or either if they don't want to release the tickets, then that might means that something is fishy. But you judge for yourself and see, and come to your own conclusion. It's the taxpayers' money, it's their own money. So, and Hengari is a spokesperson of the president. So every time you see this man speaks, he doesn't speak out of his own. He speaks because his boss has charged him to say the things that he to say. So he's not talking from an individual stance. So if he doesn't want to release, and because the guy is even saying, it is silly to ask for tickets. How do you see something like that? Asking us producing that, let the journalists find something better to report on. But he's trying to dismiss it like it's not an important issue. But if they traveled on taxpayers' money, then that thing is very, 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 very important. So, but ladies and gentlemen, that's what we want to bring for you today. Please do subscribe to our channel. Tell us what you think in the comment section. Let's interact. Like and share the video with other people. But we love and appreciate you so much. I'm gonna be bringing you exciting news in and around the country, and we're very much happy to be at a place whereby we can bring for you information, digest, intersect, think about certain things, trigger some thoughts in you, and see how it goes. But that's what's been happening in the Game Corp and the Game Coast family. So they are on front pages of the Namibian newspapers, and people are mad, people are angry. You couple it with what is busy happening with the one that is busy running for presidency. But we out.